All right, well, here I am. I'm here with my son, Charlie. How you doing, Charlie?
Good.
All right, so what have we just done?
10
About a 10,
kilometer mile.
10 miles,
Oh.
almost 16-kilometre ride. Actually, probably a bit more. Just up in the Pisgah National Forest near Brevard in North Carolina. And just every time I ride the bike, you know, it's funny, I always think about focus. And this year, 2019 for me, has been a year about, okay, what are the things I need to focus on and how do we focus well? So what I'm going to do, I haven't done this since we sat on a battleship in Sydney Harbour.
Oh, yeah.
And asked Charlie's advice on leadership. You can see that video some other time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Charlie, what are the things that we need to focus on when we're riding? So think about riding uphill first. What do we need to focus on?
What gears?
Yeah, what gears? Yep.
Cars if it's on a fire trail.
Yeah, so we had a few cars coming down, didn't we? So what did we have to do? We just called out. Yep.
Yeah.
So we had to focus on the fact that we had to listen for cars.
And then hikers.
Hikers as well. Yeah, trying not to take any hikers out.
No.
They're good people. We love hiking as well. What else?
Well.
All right. Well, let's think about it because.
Check your brakes. Too.
Good to check your brakes going uphill because if they're not working going downhill, that's going to hurt. So then we got to. So we did about a 5.5 mile uphill climb, and we got to the top, and then we had an interesting ride down. It was kind of a mixed bag of trails disappeared, trails washed out. Possibly we were on the wrong trail because all of a sudden there was a flight of steps going uphill, which doesn't really go well on a mountain bike. But what sort of things? So when we're doing well, we're going downhill and we're going pretty fast. What sort of things do we need to focus on?
If there's like a steep drop in front of you, either pull your wheel up to do like a little jump over it, or just
sometimes you've actually got to get off your bike. Yeah.
Yeah, or hit the brakes.
Yep.
And go down it slowly.
Yep. What else?
If like you have like problems with your bike, like balance problems, definitely don't do it.
So there were a few other things I noticed, like when we were coming really fast, even down some of those open roads, you know, you're not necessarily pedaling as much, but you're always thinking about your balance. You're always thinking about are the tires staying on the gravel.
Yeah.
You know, even going through that water back there, and we've got some cool video of both of us going through water and getting extremely wet.
Yeah.
You know, having to think about and look at the base of the river. It was clear water, and to see that it wasn't sand, it was rock, so you were able to get traction going through the water. We both managed to, 90% of the way for you, we both managed to stay on our bikes, both got very wet. And so there's so many things, even when you're just freewheeling, you know, you're still focusing on balance, still focusing on corners and again on roads with cars coming back up and all that sort of thing, and the hikers and all the things Charlie talked before. So there's always a point when you're out mountain biking when you're focusing. And so it's kind of like that in business, you know, you've got to stay focused. You've got to stay focused on everything, even when it feels like, even when it feels like that the business is freewheeling a bit, and you know it seems to be in good times. That's the best time to focus, when you can really think about your strategy, think about your direction, and think about your leadership. And so, yeah, it just got me thinking as we were coming down that hill, just thinking about all the focus that it takes. And good on you, mate, for coming up with some cool ideas. And who knows, we might do another one of these from the trail some other time.
Yeah.
And yes, that is a bear sign behind me, warning you to put your trash, as in say in America, your rubbish in the bin. And otherwise the bears will come and get it. There are bears in this area. Haven't seen any yet, but maybe one day. Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah.
When?
On the way to the soccer tournament.
Oh, not here.
Oh, not here. Okay.
So anyway, over and out. Enjoy the journey.
Bye.